riders joining us here once again. The height of the fences in today's class, 1 meter 40, 375 meters a minute the speed, and 76 seconds is the allowed time. Set of course by Anderson Lima and William Robertson, our course design team here for the two-star international this week as part of the Split Rock Jumping Tour. Wishing them all the very best of luck indeed, and 11 numbered obstacles, 13 jumping efforts required. The very first of those combinations, well, coming to join us in a moment or two's time. The riders out there in the warm-up just making the finishing touches. So we're going to get underway in a few minutes with this 1 meter 40, one round against the clock, two-star class. Well, stage is set. We wish them all the very best of luck indeed in the first of the international classes this week, building up to that big Grand Prix as well that we see here on a Saturday. But we get underway now with this one round against the clock. The time allowed of 76 seconds. Over 40 riders set to come forward from all around the world. Riders from the United States, from Europe as well, and of course from the surrounding areas here to the US too. All of them wanting to win this first international class of the week. We start with a man with a partnership that have had some brilliant form this year. They've won at the 5-star level, part of the Major League Series down in Ottawa, and the man that was really quite brilliant in Kentucky with us a month ago in both the Grand Prix and in the ranking classes there as well. He gets us underway with the mare by Staccato. It is Gotcha. He is the first up. Good luck to them all. Good luck to the first to go. He is Ireland's Simon McCarthy, and Gotcha first to go. And the Oxford there to finish 67.05, finishes up with a one down for Simon McCarthy of Ireland, and the ride of Gotcha as our first to go. Two riders in a row for Ireland now, and this is a partnership that were winners. Brilliant performances down in Tryon. They took a victory there in the 1 metre 45 speed stakes. The man who was brilliant as well in Kentucky this year with his team of national horses, here riding this horse that comes forward now by Dick Devine, Blanche from Hover, Daisy Cutter. Good luck to the next. He is from Ireland. Wish him well. Richie Maloney, Ireland. So over the last one down for it is the time of 74.77 for Ireland's Richie Maloney and Daisy Cutter. So two riders gone, still waiting for the first clear. Riders, please be aware we are having some technical issues with the bell, so you're going to hear a whistle when we are ready for you to get underway. And we're going to go now to a British rider, but lady very much based here in the USA. She's been on European Championship teams before now, and she's had some brilliant performances with this horse this year, being placed up to the 5-star level. Riding Zadora. She is Great Britain's Amanda Derbyshire. What a superstar that lady is. 61.01. Brilliant time, brilliant round, and the very first clear on the board as well early on in the class for Great Britain's Amanda Derbyshire and her ride of Zadora. Will that time be chased? But next to go is a partnership jumping at their very first international call show together. But a lady that already was a winner today in the 1 metre 30. She's on great form. Can she keep that going here this afternoon? Riding the British bred horse by Iceman. That is Miracle. The first of the riders for the USA, Camille Merkusen. That is what you call a fantastic international debut. Clear it is, 66.83 goes into second for the rider from the USA, but still Great Britain out in front of Andy Derbyshire, 61.01 with very much the time to beat in this class, but it's only in the early stages. Now to a lady who rides for the USA. She's done that before now at championship level with team and individual medals throughout the summertime in the Traverse City at the championships there. The ride today is this mare Quintana II. Good luck, Sophia Segersman, USA. That goes out to final fencer, so forward is 64.61 for Sophia Segersman and the ride of Quintana. But then the partnership that had jumped to the championships through the summer and they've won medals for Team USA, but that last fence goes down there. Another of the riders now from the United States to come next, and it is the turn next of Grand Sega Grand with Kachuni, this one by the world famous sire that is Clooney, the horse that's been to the championships before now. The man who has jumped to the 5-star level as part of the Major League Series this summertime, and we've seen him placing at the likes of Greenwich and in Ottawa as well with this very ride. He is one of the fastest in the class. Will he beat that time set by Amanda Derbyshire at 51.01 with Katuni, Grand Sega, USA? Well, saves that one there for another occasion, electing to retire. Grant Segup and Kitini of the USA retires from the class today in this 2-star 1 metre 40. Another of the riders for Ireland to come now, and a newly formed partnership back in August. They jumped their first international. Since then, they've been on brilliant form though. Top 10 twice in the 2-star classes down in Kentucky. That was, what, over a month ago now. With this one that is Tricolour MB. It is an Irish bred horse for the Irish rider that is Jonathan Corrigan, Ireland. Amanda Derbyshire leading 61.01. That is the time that the riders will be chasing. 68.42 and 4 there for Ireland's Jonathan Corrigan, the rider of Tricolor MB, finishes up with the one down there. So into 5th place it goes with at the moment only the 2 clear rounds, Amanda Derbyshire and Camilla Martushin. They are the top 2 at the moment, but that could all change long way from over, as the next up is another of the riders for the USA now. Top 10 in Ocala, and we saw them jumping down in Florida as well back at the start of the year. Top 10 there in the 1 meter 45 2-star Grand Prix. This is a German bred horse actually by Corrados. There's Ecstasy riding for the Copperline Farms. Good luck. Victoria Ketchum, USA. $75.62, that goes clear and goes into 3rd place there for Victoria Ketchum, and the ride of Ecstasy. Clear round number 3 is in the bag in this class today. The 1 meter 40 speed, $10,000 total prize fund, and the lion's share of that of course going to the winning partnership. Good Mood Semi now. The Saffron Say horse with Canaan Bloodlines to come forward next. Ridden by a man who we've seen numerous times this year as part of the Split Rock Jumping Tour. He's been top 10 in some of the big Grand Prix this season as well. Good luck to Ireland. Simon McCarthy, Good Mood Semi. Just before there, 70.78 for Ireland, Simon McCarthy. It's a fairly new ride. Good semi there. The French-bred horse finishes up with just the one down. So we're moving to our 10th partnership to go now in this 1 meter 40 speed, and a partnership that we've seen top 10 in Akala this year. Brilliant performances too down in Tran. Ridden by the man who's representing the Dominican Republic with his French-bred horse, Fracciones de Cocories. It is Juan Jose Bancalari, Dominican Republic. Remember, the time to beat is 61.01. Amanda Derbyshire leads. Camilla McCuson second. Victoria Ketchum third. Great Britain, USA. They're the top three nations as things stand in this 1 meter 40 speed. Oh, that is such a shame, isn't it? The final fence going for their 64.81 the time with the last down for the French-bred horse, Fracciones de Cocories and Juan Jose Bancalari of the Dominican Republic. But let's go back to the riders now for the USA. The man that's been to the Olympic Games before now. That in the world of eventing, but he's turned his hand to show jumping, and my word, he's been successful at that. In fact, here 12 months ago, with this very ride, he was top 10 in this big Grand Prix that we see here on Saturday. Riding Quintessence, good luck to the USA's Doug Payne. 61.01 is still the target. It's set by Amanda Derbyshire. Catches out another, doesn't it? The scorer for that at the very last, 63.28 the time for Doug Payne and Quintessence. It's a good time, in fact, so it's going to put them into fourth place at the moment. Time good enough for a second, but sadly with the last fence going, pushes them just a couple more down the order, and we're going to move to Israel now. The man who's been to the World Equestrian Games, he's been to the Olympic Games as well. He was part of that Israeli team that we saw jumping out in Tokyo. That was back, of course, in 2021. Riding Patience van der Doorn. It is Alberto Mishan, Israel. Very close, 62.23, brilliant stuff, and onto the podium there, breaks Israel's Alberto Michan, goes into second, 62.23, but it is still Amanda Derbyshire the best. What a great round set from her. Now we start to wonder, although there's a long way to go, is anybody going to try and chase that time down? If anybody will, it will be this lady from Canada who goes next. Top 10 in Kentucky with this ride as part of the Split Rock Tour there. That was back in September in the 1m45 C. Jarvis Welcome Stakes with this very ride. It is the Shaco Blue Side, one of the best breeding horses in the world right now. Shaco Thargo is the ride for Canada's Emma Owen. That's a clear, 74.33, the fourth best clear as well. So into fourth goes Rowan and Shaco Thargo. That one there by the great Shaco Blue into fourth place. 5 clears now, and the time to beat still very much sits at 61.01. We move from Canada back to the hosting nation now of the USA. The horse that is called Ika is our next to go. This is a partnership that have only been together for just over a month now. It is only their second international show together. Wish them well. Riding Ika, Amy Krebs, USA. Up and over that final fence there, 65, 74 and 4 for Amy with the ride of Ika. But as we said at the start, that is a partnership that's going to grow and grow as the rounds progress. They haven't been together all that long, and it takes such a long time to come together as a partnership. But it's a great start for them together, having been a partnership, as we said at the start, for just over a month or so now. To this man, it's great to have him here. He's one of the best in the world. He's been a World Cup champion before now. He's been to the Olympic Games, the European Championships, World Championships, and won so many 5-star Grand Prix across the globe. This is a young horse he's producing at the moment that was second in the 2-star Grand Prix in Greenwich. That was 3 weeks ago. Riding K. Gray, Beard Manley, Switzerland. Came in here and gave that horse a little score run there. Yes, we're going to pick up time for, of course, we are 83.06, but it is only the first class of the week, and he's just using that there to get the horse used to the atmosphere, used to the arena, and he'll be back in the big classes with that one through the week, no doubt. Kay Gray and Beer Manley, who, of course, represents Switzerland. Now to the USA, and Colin Reynolds next to go, the lady with this partnership that have only been to one international before here, and that was in Lexington in Kentucky. But some good national form earlier today. Lady that finished third in the 1m20 speed class. This by Cabriano. It's a Holstein red horse going by the name of Chico W. For the USA's Colin Reynolds. Sails over that Oxford there to finish 70.89 and goes for the steady option in terms of the clears, but clear nonetheless. And going to put them into a fourth place. Colin Reynolds and Chico W running for the USA jump into fourth. Britain still leading Zadora and Amanda Derbyshire 61.04. And now let's move on to the next of the riders for the USA. Partnership that we've seen a couple of times through the year. The Split Rock Jumping Tour shows the likes of Kentucky in Lexington, the horse park there back in the summertime, and also in October as well. This is Luigi van Carlingshoven. It's a Belgian-bred horse by Cabras van der Wortinghoven. The ride today, and the horse owned as well by this lady. That is the USA's Rosalie Midiot. (79.39), fourth time there, and total score of 8 for Rosalie Midiot and the ride of Luigi van der Kronenborg that we see there for the USA. So we stay then with the 5 clears at the moment, and the next up is another for the USA now. This is a partnership top 10 in the 1m45 speed stakes down in Tran. Some brilliant performances there. This is Jack by the great Big Star. Good luck. Kayla Savard, USA. 77.49 and finishes up with a total of 6 there for jumping and a couple for time there as well for Kelly Solange and the ride of Jack, that horse by the great Big Star. 150 now, the man from Ireland who returns for a second time, and this one was a winner of the 2-star Grand Prix at Traverse City. Brilliant performances as well in the Grand Prix this year, consistently at Tryon too, by Canturano, another Salle-Francais horse, Hermes Dutai, Richie Maloney, Ireland. Finishes up with 8 there, 79.17 for Ireland's Richie Maloney and the French-bred horse Amres Dete. That goes just outside the top 10 on this occasion, but still Great Britain divided. Derbyshire leading, Alberto Michan second, Camille Murchison in third. We've got 3 partnerships to go, and then we're going to have a break for the drag to come in, get set for the second half of today's international class. Now the turn of Optimus Blue, second in the 1m45, the big Grand Prix of Tryon this summertime. It's a gelding by Shaka Blue, Optimus Blue. It is for the Dominican Republic, Andres Julio Soto Pania. 61.50. Good try on the time into second there for Dominican Republic's Andres Julio Soto Pena, and the ride of Optimus Blue. Still Great Britain's Amanda Derbyshire the best so in 61.01, and we're nearly halfway through, but let's keep pushing on and seeing if anybody's going to beat that time. It is now for the USA Grand Sega next up. Grand with Balu de Rue side Freda. This one placed in the 5-star classes, part of the Major League Series down at Greenwich. Sails over that final Oxa 75.54, and that's another clear in the bag. That'll go into 7th there for Grand Sega and Fredo, the number 205 for the USA. Now we're going to move to the last to go before the break. We're halfway through the class, and still Great Britain leading, Dominican Republic second, Israel third. The last before the break now to join us represents Dominican Republic as well. Winners of the 1m40 classes at Tryon, and we've seen them jumping at Akala as well at that World Equestrian Centre there over the summer with some brilliant performances. Running Cascas HC, Juan Jose Bancalari for Dominican Republic. Look at the time, 61.47. My word, it's close, but it just goes into second. Juan Jose Bancalari and Cascas HC into second. It is still Amanda Derbyshire leading, but that margin gets ever smaller. 61.01 leads. Great Britain's Amanda Derbyshire's in front with Zadora. Juan Jose Bancalari second, and Andres Soto Pena in third. Those the top three. Great Britain, Dominican Republic on great form today. We're halfway through.
Equestrian Services International, your one-stop shop for all your equestrian needs. ESI is committed to quality and service as we plant, nurture and grow personal and long-term relationships with each client. Let ESI design, develop and construct all of your equestrian dreams.
Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation was formed in 1940 with a simple goal: to raise funds for research to enhance the health and soundness of horses. Since then, we've provided
22 jumps so far. We're halfway through this one. You can see the riders back in the warm-up there, getting set to join us for the second half. And at the moment, let's just run you through the leaderboard. Amanda Derbyshire leading for Great Britain. Then Juan Jose Bancalari of Dominican Republic, third Dominican Republic as well. And that's Julio Soto Peña, followed by Alberto Mechan, Israel, and Camilla Marquison of the USA, the highest of the ranked riders for the hosting nation in there as well, as we said, in the fifth place. So we are halfway through. 22 out of those 42 that come forward have jumped already. In terms of the clear rounds, well, we've got 9 clears so far. The top 8, of course, as it always is for the international classes for the presentation of awards. The first of the international classes here this week as well for the two-star jumping. Once again, it's great to be back at Aiken Horse Park, a wonderful venue. So brilliant jumping to come, building up to the big one, the Grand Prix on Saturday as well. And we've got a whole host of national jumping classes alongside as well. Always a great week here, and great to have so many riders from all around the globe joining us once again here as part of the Spit Rock Jumping Tour in Aiken. We are nearly set and ready to go, and we're going to get back and away with a rider from the USA in a moment or two. Well, here we go. We're back underway with the two-star 1m40 speed. Best of luck to those riders still to come. Great Britain's Amanda Derbyshire leading. She sets the pace at 61.01. And what a way to get back underway, because this partnership this year have had some amazing results. They've been placed top 5 numerous times in the two-star classes in trial and always competitive. By the great Chaco Blue, one of the world's leading sires at the moment. This is Chacolet RFB. First after the break for the USA, it is Doug Payne. Oh, that's a shame. The last fence going. Not the first time we've seen that happen. Coming off the corner towards the outgate, catches the horse's eye, and forward is in a time of 64.88 for Doug Payne of the USA and the Chaco Bleu side, Chocolat to RFB. Now we go to the next and another for the USA now. A lady who we saw earlier back for a second time. She's had international top 10 places with this ride before now in Florida. It is with a ride of Kinkin Low, Camilla Marcuson, USA. .68.13, clear round into 6th place there for the second ride for the USA's Camilla Marcuson and Kinkin Low, the Irish bred horse there. Jumping here super clear into 6th, Amanda Derbyshire leading 61.01. Still the time to beat, but another rider from the USA now. We've seen them in the big Grand Prix this year, the likes of the Asalo Ridge Masters and in North Salem as well. The rider is Jeopardy. Good luck to the next for the USA. Here goes Sarah Hubbard. Going to be 70.90 for their one down for Sarah Hubbard and Japani. So it leaves us with the 4. But now we're going to go back to the Twin Oaks Ventures team, the man from Ireland who comes next. The horse that he rides, Saint Horse by my Lord Carthago. Of course, the de Kerglen stud, very famous and showed the world of show jumping. The horse is owned by Eric Levallois. This is Darius de Kerglen, Jonathan Corrigan, Ireland. He is quick, but he's got to beat 61.01. He needs to move as fast as he can if he wants to come even close to Amanda Derbyshire time. From Great Britain, leading to the man from Ireland now. Raises that hand there, Alex to retire. Going to save that horse for the jumping still to come. Sometimes it's just about getting them in there, getting them used to the atmosphere in the arena as well. So the hand goes up and retires. Does Jonathan Corrigan for Ireland with the Twin Oaks Ventures. Darius de Kerglen, that Saint Francais bred horse. Now we go back to the man who joins us now from Switzerland. He's been to the championships so many times, and this is a young horse. He's produced many of them in his long career. Quintain van der Rocheva, Beat Manley for Switzerland. $81.08 it is time for I'm afraid, for Bea Manley and Quintina van der Rocheva. But he's still got another ride to come as we move further down the order. We'll be seeing him back once more in this class, the 1m40 speed, the first international class of the week. The Copperline Farm teams now. Victoria Ketchum next up. This is Arusha by the great Eldorado van der Zeschhoek. Combination top 10 in the two-face special down in Akala. We've seen them jumping at Wellington before now as well, back in March of this year. Riding Arusha, Victoria Ketchum, USA. Sails over last, one goes down en route to get there though, 72.48 it is, and for there for Victoria Ketchum and the ride of Arusha for the United States of America. Another of the USA riders now, Navigator's turn, and fourth place with this one here at 12 months ago in this very class as well. Could he climb a couple higher here this year though? Time to beat 61.01. Daniel Gedner rides, Julian. 66.76 clear, and into fifth there goes Daniel Gedner and the ride of Jalan. Brilliant performances this year, continuing here as well as part of this 1 meter 40 speed. Today he goes into fifth, and in terms of the clears, we've got just a little over 10-11 clear rounds at the moment in the class today. But this man from Ireland, he's been to the European Championships before now, and this is a new ride for him as well. So testing the ropes here this afternoon, the mare, the British bred horse by Kalaska, that is Scoeth Diamond Lady. He is Ireland's Richie Maloney. And 9.72, total of 12 there for Ireland's Richie Maloney and Scoeth Diamond, the British bred horse, and that is a partnership we're going to see through the week as well, growing round by round. To the USA that we return now with only 11 left to go, and it is Amy Krebs now. Second ride for her, this Jabantos, the horse that she won the championship medals on this summertime, team and individual gold as well. This the gelding Jabantos, next to go, and good luck to Amy Krebs, USA. Time to beat 61.01. Look at the time, 61.89, fairly good on the clock, but the 4 faults there going to push them down the order. Goes down to 12 for Amy and Javantos, but they really have had a successful year, and that time, just for reference, would have been good enough for third. Loose horse in the arena, just going to get the horse caught. Amy, are you okay? Good to see you back on your feet. Amanda Derbyshire leading for Great Britain. Juan Jose Bancalari in second. Dominican Republic third as well. Andres Ciro Soto Peña, Alberto Michan Israel fourth. Fifth, Daniel Guetta, and sixth, Camille Marcuson. Those are top six at the moment. And seventh, Camille Marcuson as well, with eighth to Colin Reynolds. 8 back for the presentation at the end, and it's back to Colin Reynolds. So we go now with this chestnut horse, the Oldenburg by Lord Pepsi Jr. This is La Rochelle that comes forward. A new ride for this lady. She is the USA's Colin Reynolds. .26 and a score of 4 there. That's a new ride. It's our first international, and they're going to grow through the week as the rounds go on. They're going to get some brilliant experience here in the arena. And today, though, it is one down for Colin Reynolds and La Rochelle. But in 8th place, we'll be back for the prize giving at the moment with just 10 left to go. Now, the lady who rides internationally for Great Britain, she's been to the European Championships now and took a silver medal there. That was a couple of years ago on the coast of Spain in Oliva. She's been top 10 with this ride in the 3-star Grand Prix, the likes of the Old Salem Farm this year, back in September time. With the ride of Jesprit HS for the Temple Equestrian, it is for Great Britain, Grace Debney. races a hand the legs to retire there as Grace Debney and Jespri HS for Great Britain. European Championship rider there to leave the arena. We're nearly there and 9 left to go. Taylor Land now back to those coming forward for the USA. Combination that were third in that Lugano Diamonds Grand Prix here 12 months ago. They'll be wanting to climb higher in the big Grand Prix here when we come round to it on the Saturday. But for now, she's here riding Escobar WW. It is the USA's Taylor Land. $72.56 it is there, and that's a clear for Taylor Land. Escobar WW goes into 9th, 8 for the prize giving, and so at the moment it is Amanda Derbyshire leading 61.01, and we go back to her now in fact as the very next two come forward. Championship rider for Team Great Britain and the fastest in the class. Nobody else has quite come close enough. Could she be first and second? Now that would be some story. The staccato gold side said Durialfa Z, Amanda Derbyshire, Great Britain. Look at that, 61.55 into fourth place there with her second ride, Said Real Fuzed, Amanda Derbyshire of Great Britain. She leads though still with Zadora, and with only 7 left to go, it looks set to be a British victory here in the first international class of the week. But let's wait and see, because with the way that the riders from the Dominican Republic are going, this man could yet take that challenge on and really beat it. Top 10 in the Grand Prix qualifier in Tryon with this very ride, riding Barry Patrick Flamenco, Juan Jose Bancalari for Dominican Republic. .67 it is there, that's a clear, and look at the leaderboard, it's going to go into the top 8, into 8th place there goes Juan Jose Bancalari and Bally Patrick Flame. That is a run that is going to be back for the prize giving at the moment into 8th, and 6 left to go. Emma Owen now, Canada we see as the next to come forward with this ride. That is Concardas, Canada's Emma Owen. .73.97, that's a clear there, clearant for Moreau in Canada with a ride of Concardas. It is to Camille Makusa now coming forward for the USA, the third, the final ride for this lady. It's a gelding that we see now. This is Gatika de Beau de Mancieu. It is a French bred horse. Next up, Camille Makusa, USA. 70.60 and clear there into 10th place goes to USA's Camilla Houston on the line of Katika Debo de Misui. What have we got? Nearly there now because 4 left to go. Next up for the USA, this lady's very first time jumping in an international class with this ride. In fact, her first ever international show in her own right as well. Riding the Celle Francais Frima de l'Antillier, it is Abby Lockwood for the USA. .71.87 and clear outside the top 10 into 12, but that is a brilliant start their international career with a super clear there for Abby Lockwood and Frima de l'Antillier. The French-bred horse and should be pleased with that, and we're going to see them in more international classes this week, absolutely for certain. We go now to the man from Switzerland, the final ride of the class for him. This is a new horse, a horse that he thinks a great deal of though. It is Gianna de Coco, Beard Manley, Switzerland. .74.82, that is the time they're going to finish so with a score of 8 for Beard Manley. Beard there with the ride of Gianna de Coco. 2 left to go, and now we move to the man from Ireland. The final ride for him was placed in the 2-star classes in Tran a couple of weeks ago. This is the Belgian Warm Blood by Biscay Baloo, Nidal van der Watering Hover, Ireland's Jonathan Corrigan. 74-39 score of 4 there for Ireland's Jonathan Corrigan and Nadal van der Wateringhoven. Who takes the win in the 1m40 speed? It's Great Britain at the moment, but the time to beat is 61.01. Let's wait and see. Britain or Israel with the last to go. Riding joined to Cannabis, van der Doornhoven, Alberto Michan, Israel. Look at that, save the best till last. Brilliant run, 59.96. The winner of the 1m40, Israel's Alberto Michan. Amanda Derbyshire second, Juan Jose Bancalari third, Andreas Julio Soto Pener fourth, fifth Amanda Derbyshire, Alberto sixth, seventh Daniel Giedner, and well done in eighth, Camille Merkusen. Prize giving on the way. Well done to the winner of the 1m40 joints to Cannabis, Alberto Michan, Israel. We come now to the presentation for the 1 meter 40 speed 2-star class. Would you please welcome back your prize winners? In third, Juan Jose Bancalari, Dominican Republic, Cascas HC. In second, the runners-up, Wizardora, Amanda Derbyshire, Great Britain. But the winner of the 1 meter 40 speed with joint de cannabis van der Doornhoven, Alberto Michan, Israel. Great to see our top three returning. A wonderful class, a wonderful way to start the international action here in Aiken at Bruce's Field. We come, as we traditionally do with the international classes, to the podium presentation. The grooms coming in as well. The grooms such a key part of the sport, and we thank them greatly for all they do for these superstar athletes and their horses. The top three standing behind the podium, and we call them on as well, followed by the national anthem and then the victory gallop to conclude the day. So we see them standing behind the podium. We welcome them up. In third, Juan Jose Bancalari. In second, Amanda Derbyshire. But your winner, Alberto Michan. Photographs being taken of the top three. Great to see them back on the podium as well. Ladies and gentlemen, could we ask you please to be upstanding, as is tradition with the international classes, so we hear the playing of the national anthem. The winner of the 1 meter 40 speed with joint de cannabis van der Doornhoven, Alberto Michan, Israel. Well done to the winner, Alberto Michan, and joint de cannabis van der Doornhoven, representing Israel. The top three getting off their horses, making their way back now off the podium to be rejoined with their equine superstars before we get set for the victory gallop to congratulate our top three in the first international class of the week here in Aiken, the 1 meter 40 speed. We've got plenty more to come. A world ranking class tomorrow, building up nicely to that international, the 2-star Grand Prix here on Saturday afternoon. The photographs being taken there of our top three. It's time for the victory gallop, led off by the winner, joint de cannabis, Alberto Michan. Israel leads them away. Are we going to get a fist pump? Let's see, can we get a winner round on their own one more time? The winner, joint de cannabis, Alberto Michan, Israel. Well, that concludes today. Thank you so much for joining us, Super Competition. Plenty more to come tomorrow. Don't forget to keep an eye on the Split Rock Jumping Tour app, and once those entries are in, the times will be released. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2 here in Aiken. Thank you for joining us. Have yourselves a great evening.